The second boss in Vortex Pinnacle is Altairus, who is a storm dragon. The main difference between him in regular and heroic is that he now has about 50 some odd hurricanes around the platform. Anyway, so the three normal abilities that he has are Chilling Breath, which is an extremely painful cone of frost damage. If it hits you, don't move, as he will follow you and breathe on other people. So it's really important in this fight to stay spread out and just suck up that frost damage that he breathes on you. Now, there's Upwind of Altairus, and that gives you a really nice haste buff. All attacks and casting speeds are increased by 75%, and movement is increased by 30%. So you want to stay upwind as often as possible. If you look at my buffs and debuffs on the upper right side of the screen there, if you've got the haste buff, you'll see like a little green foot there. If you've got the debuff, it's like a yellow kind of weird thing. Anyway, so upwind, good. Downwind is the opposite, obviously, and attacks and casting speeds are reduced by 75%, and movement's reduced by 30%. Sometimes it's kind of hard to tell which way upwind and downwind are. If you've got your camera angle like I do, which is more of a bird's eye view, it's a bit easier, but sometimes I don't always get it because I'm more paying attention to the cyclones rather than upwind or downwind, but I recommend you pay attention to everything, obviously. So the cyclones, they'll spawn over that entire area and move around constantly, as you can see. If you get hit by them, you'll get bounced, and you'll possibly get bounced into another cyclone, which may potentially knock you off of the platform that we're on. If you get knocked off the platform and you try to run back, he'll sense your cowardice, and he'll kill you with a lightning bolt. So that's not good. If you get knocked off, you're pretty much screwed. The moral of the story is to pay attention, big time. Get your camera angle just right so that you can see everything. This is probably the hardest fight in this instance, but once you get to, once you get to grips with it, it's not that bad. It's just kind of annoying to have to move around so much, and the tornadoes really do make it difficult because sometimes they are very, very hard to avoid.